So Brittany, this is absolutely one of, I think, all of our QVC guests' favorite items, right? The Faroe Island salmon, of course. But tonight, we have it available on 5 easy payments at just $20. And this is the 4-ounce size. So typically, we're usually doing the 6, and you can just get right into it if you like, steal away from me. But this is the 4-ounce, which I think is even more versatile than the 6 ounces.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with the Faroe Islands, we have this beautiful video here to take you there. It's located just north of Scotland in an absolutely beautiful, pristine body of water. But what's unique about the location is there's a very strong Arctic current that flows through, keeping that water clean and keeping it very cold. So the salmon are out there protected in the open ocean. They're fed an all-natural, hormone-free, antibiotic-free diet, and then they are pulled out of the water. They're center cut, and they are blast frozen individually after they have been deboned, and the skin has been taken off. So we brought a side of salmon here because I wanted to show everybody what you want to find in a salmon, and this is it. It's this beautiful, vibrant orange color. That's our omega-3s, our omega-6s, all that stuff that's really good for us is reflected in the color. And then the white stripes here, synonymous with a steak, is our marbling. So this breaks down and gives us beautiful texture that a salmon should have. And you're receiving the center cut pieces. Again, this is boneless, it is skinless, and you're gonna get a portion that looks like this that has been individually packaged and blast frozen. And that's important because that's locking in the freshness in just a few minutes right there in the Faroe Islands. And that's really the difference between this salmon.
Right. I mean, I think people always ask us, like, why is it so much better? Why does this take on whatever flavor we put it with? It's because of how it's been processed, right? It's literally taken out of the ocean, filleted, right, packaged, and blast frozen in a matter of minutes, not hours, not days, not on an airplane flown over to the United States where it's going to sit in distribution and brought to a supermarket to sit on their shelf for 7 days. This product is blast frozen at source, packaged that same way, and it's never been thawed until you at home thaw. And I think a lot of folks don't realize that within the seafood industry, there's a lot of fish that are frozen 2 times, even 3 times, right? Processed 2 or 3 times to bring it to you to market. Not with this fish. Frozen once, blast frozen, and never thawed until you're going to get it at home. And this is how we're able to do that. So this is what we call vacuum packaging. Every individual fillet is going to be packed by itself. So you can just you're going to get 10 of these. You can take them out one at a time, and we're open all 10. Whatever you like, they're going to last 12 months in your freezer. All of our seafood does this way. And again, just an incredible piece of fish that is so versatile. It's hands down one of my favorite items to eat during the week now because it's a healthier alternative, right? Absolutely more of a healthier alternative. But it takes on whatever flavor we decide to put it with. We ate it just last night in the toaster oven in the matter of, I think, oh no, I'm sorry, we did the air fryer.
In the air fryer.
I think you had 12 minutes. 12 minutes, 325, right? 325 or 350?
We did 325 last night for 12 minutes.
Right, for 12
and Ray
minutes.
was shocked. And I'll tell you he was shocked because it was the first time he ever actually did it. Usually he's watching me do it. But at one point he said to me, really?
Well, you had gotten home late. You were out with the kids. And I'm like, you know what? I think I should probably step up and figure out how to do this because if you get home late next week, then, you know, I could have the air fryer started, which is easy as a push of a button. Take these out of the package, thaw them. They thawed in our sink, and I think it took me about 15 minutes under cold water. They were completely thawed, and you're ready to go. We put them in the air fryer and you just had like 2 or 3 different ingredients that we put with it, right? What were those ingredients we used last night?
Exactly. We used the soy sauce and the red pepper flakes.
Right. So 2 ingredients. And we had an incredible experience because it starts with Faroe Island salmon.
So if you're not familiar with cooking fish at home, salmon's a great way to start because you can cook it almost any different way. You can oven bake this. We can put it in our toaster oven on the broil setting or the air fryer for 12 minutes. That's me during the week. Pan saute. I love doing this on the weekends because I like to make a little wine sauce in my pan and then pour it over some pasta. I always make extra, right, for reasons like this. We'll make extra. I'll actually take a fork and break it apart, and then I'll either add mayonnaise and a little bit of seasonings and put it over toast, or in this case, we're just going to put a little bit of that Asian sesame dressing over it.
Is that what we used earlier with the ebi shrimp, right?
We made one earlier. And then a little bit of scallions. And then this is going to go over a quick salad. And look how pretty this is going to be. So it could be as simple as putting it in your toaster oven with a little lemon or the seasoning packet.
Just a lemon wedge.
Right.
We have the seasoning packet here.
As well. You have that?
Yep. So you're going to get this with all of your Faroe Island salmon products, but no different tonight. The 10 4-ounce Faroe Island salmon fillets are going to come just this way, individually packaged, like you see here. You're going to get 10 of them, but you're also going to get that Egg Harbor signature seasoning. Pretty maybe you can just tell everybody for a second about the seasoning and what makes this so special.
So the seasoning is a blend of garlic powder, garlic salt, a little bit of sugar, some kosher salt, and then some honey granules. And what I love about that is you can add it on afterwards, just like this. So if you want to cook it plain and just add a little bit of seasoning, you can. But if you put it on while it's still raw, it's actually the honey will give you that little glaze on the top, which I love. I use it for salad dressing. I use it over the potatoes. I put it over my vegetables. Kind of one stop, make everything nice and easy.
Right.
But a lot of people eat salmon for the health benefits, but they don't enjoy it. If you're one of those people, I definitely encourage you to try the Faroe Island salmon. If you like it medium rare or completely well done, it's still going to flake apart beautifully like this, and the flavor will still stay mild, no matter the temperature that you enjoy it at. And if you're someone that just has tried salmon before, and guess what? It's not something that you enjoy, I really, really encourage you to go to the Faroe Islands with me.
Just like we're doing here.
And try this salmon. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised what a salmon should taste like. I mean, look at that location.
Right. So pretty. It's no, you know, everybody understands why. When we're down to just less than about 150, because they see this incredible value. They see the Faroe Islands, right? But just a great product. Extremely high in omega-3s as well as omega-6s. Available on 5 easy payments of just $20 tonight. Highly recommend you picking this up. The 4 ounce is a great size. You know, we always talk about the 6 ounce or the 8 ounce pieces because they're really for two. But the 4 ounce is just a great size for one. You want to pull 2 of these out of your freezer, and in a matter of minutes, you can have a great dinner for, you know, you or I or whoever is cooking this great product.
So if you're pan searing, I always recommend about 3 or 4 minutes on either side for the salmon. But I just made the white wine, the garlic, a little bit of butter. It smells so good, right? We have the pasta ready to go. So we'll put our salmon on top. I added a little bit of sun-dried tomatoes and some artichokes. And then just pour that sauce over top. One pan. Ray knows how much I love doing dishes. Said no one ever. We always encourage our guests and viewers to send in photos of your favorite recipes or maybe you enjoying something. So here we had guests send in this mango salsa. So she just mixed together a little bit of diced red onions, some pepper,
it's so fresh, a
little bit of citrus. And that's the other thing about salmon is no matter what time of year it is, and you can enjoy salmon, whether you want to really enjoy those tropical fruits and vegetables, or if it's the dead of winter and you want to do like a nice honey maple bourbon glaze, make it heavy, you have that option as well. And then
so Brittany, again, this real fast is item number M72028. It's our Egg Harbor 10 4-ounce Faroe Island salmon fillets. Each one's going to come individually packaged, and it's available just today on 5 easy payments of just $20. So highly recommend you picking this up. We didn't even mention the booklet, right? The new booklet that you've spent so much time putting together is now coming with all of our Faroe Island salmon items.
Exactly. So you're going to get a seafood cooking guide as well. This is not just for the Faroe Island salmon, but by all means, there's lots of Faroe Island salmon literature in here. But you're going to get all various cooking methods for all seafoods that we chose in here. So there's air fry options, baking, broiling, grilling, different tools that you can use, tips for the size of your fish. Seafood should be simple. I find that a lot of people are really nervous to cook seafood at home. It doesn't take long to cook seafood. And some of the items like a sole or a flounder, so fast, just a matter of minutes.
This, I mean, 10 minutes, 12 minutes last night in the air fryer.
12 minutes in the air fryer. And there'll be some marinades and some sauces that I think are really easy, and items that I also think that you have available in your fridge already. Nothing that's too crazy, nothing with 5 million ingredients in it that you can't follow along. So you're gonna get one of these as well.
You're also gonna get that seasoning package. So don't forget about this. All of our Egg Harbor seasoning comes with our Faroe Island salmon. But again, take advantage of that 5 easy payments of just $20. They're gonna go away at the end of the day. today, and you definitely want to take advantage of that auto delivery as well if you want to be able to lock in that 5 easy payments. So all of our Faroe Island salmon items available on auto delivery, but we have not had the 4-ounce Faroe Island salmon on for really quite some time, Brittany. I think the first time this year, if I remember